Loud. You may have to click something, guys, just to say that you're okay with me recording. We're not putting it out publicly, by the way, but we will give it to people that are on the call and also a couple of people that are in different time zones. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. Okie dokie. Push that back. Okay, you should be able to see my screen. I am so proud tonight to be able to present socialboosters.net. My name is Matt W.L. Nerona. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a coach, trainer, and investor, and I live in Bedfordshire in the UK. I love income streams. I love passive income. And although I don't understand much about technology, I love technology as well because I understand the leverage that it brings. Social Boosters is a platform that's brand new. We're literally only just about a week old, okay? And we leverage social networks, digital platforms that allow users to create, share, and consume content online. These platforms that we all know and love, platforms like TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, and various other ones, they make it possible for us to reach specific audiences with targeted content so that we, or businesses, of course, can promote products, services, and build relationships with their customers and people that are looking at their marketing. Now, we know it's a lucrative space. Give you an idea of the space, 2022, it reached 226 billion globally. That's just for digital advertising on the space, okay? And by 2030, that number is expected to increase significantly. My question to you today is, do you want a slice of that profitable up curve, okay? I definitely do. And, just to give you an example, PricewaterhouseCoopers, one of the top management consultancy and accountancy firms on the planet, one of the big four, they have stated that this space will conservatively grow at least 9.1% per year over the next 5 years. That's an incredible growth curve, and you can profit from it. Okay. How does this work? Well, first of all, before I tell you how it works, I want to tell you a little bit about where this comes from. Okay. Who are the people behind this? We have our CEO, Mr. Joel Gomez, who is an absolute superstar, a very lovely guy as well, really transparent, really full of integrity. And this is his vision, this is his baby, and this is the company that he wants to roll out on the back end of his success, helping people in his home country of Dominican Republic become really successful on getting onto platforms like Spotify, going viral, and creating their careers from the greater visibility that he was able to get them by playing with the algorithms and getting them followers and stuff like that. Joel did so well back in his home country that he actually moved out to North America and started working for some bigger corporations as one of their marketing directors, got really good at this, and this is his rollout for his legacy and his impact. We also have the amazing Indira Alcantara. She's our CAO, so Chief Administration Officer. Okay, and she's really involved with the running and the executive, sort of actions in the company. Now, I know Indira's here on the call. I'd love to call her out if she's available, but we didn't arrange this, so I don't want to, she may be driving or something like that. Indira, if you are here on the call, we'd love to see you and hear from you, or even hear from you. Again, we didn't arrange this, so it's a really good surprise that she's here. And if she is here, we'd certainly love to hear from her. Indira, if you are on the call and you can speak, just open your mic. Oh, hi, how are you?
Good. I'm just here as an inspector today. And I just like to say thank you to all of you being part of this amazing project. And I just wanted to also introduce you to this amazing project. This amazing project has a lot of opportunities for all of us, depending on what to grow, what to you decided to develop. It is a company or just yourself. Social Booster is an amazing opportunity. Embrace this project. Take this project as yours, as we love it. I just hope that you get involved, get developed, get growth, get a lot of income, and the most important, get entertained in the meantime, because this is the way that we see the social network as an entertainment, but now is developed as a business. So get fun, get interested in the project, and as I told you before, embrace the project as yours, and we're gonna grow together. Thank you so much, Matt, for doing this
Thank you.
for the English speaking person. We are also developing new Zooms for the Spanish speaking and other languages. We are having others Zoom's schedule. We are working on it. So please just
Wonderful.
don't be in quiet. We are working on it. We are working every single day to get this platform better. So thank you so much for your time. And I don't want to take more time from your Zoom. I just want to say thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, Indira. Really, really great to have you here with us. And we really appreciate all the hard work that you're doing in the back office with HQ, with all of the executive stuff you got to do. It's unimaginable the amount of work that these guys are doing. I speak with Joel daily. I speak with Indira probably every other day, but we're in connection, and I know these guys are super, super busy. So thank you for everything you're doing. We really appreciate you, and we really appreciate you having the time to come on to the Zoom and share a little bit with us. That's really important. Guys, the thing I like about these two guys is that they are very transparent, they are full of integrity, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make this a success for all of us. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm committed to this project. Now, let's talk a little bit about what we actually do, because that would be helpful, wouldn't it? So our key service, our MVP, minimum viable product, is a product called Social Boost. And what that does is it helps people to increase their popularity across all these platforms. How does it do that? By gaining greater interaction and visibility of content. So let's say, for example, Simon might be on the call, and Simon's got a post about his gardening business, okay? And he wants more people in his area to know about his gardening business. He knows that he's not getting much interaction. He's getting hardly any visibility. He comes to Social Boost. He buys a package, okay, which is really good value. I'll let our guest speaker talk a little bit about that, okay? And what that does is gives him followers, gives him likes, gives him shares. Now, they may not be in his area, right? It's not that targeted right now. But what it does, it warms up the algorithm. So now people in his area that he's already connected to start seeing the post. He starts getting business. He's making a profit. He can now work out that he can buy another package or another service and do the whole thing again. This is really easy to use, guys. It's not rocket science, but it works all the time, every time. Okay, it's really, really cool. Now, how do you benefit from social boosters? Because that would be pretty, pretty key. Well, there's two ways that you can participate, right? You can participate as a free member, so you can join for free right now. And if you are on the call and you are sort of looking at this, I would suggest you do that right now. Literally, get your phone out. I don't mind, it's my presentation, but we're doing it for you. Get your phone out, message the person who invited you to the call and say, could you give me your link, please? And just get signed up. You don't need to do a KYC, don't need to put your address or your details in. You just put a username and an email, and you're signed into the system. And that could benefit some of you really, really well. Okay. Now, free members, They get to do tasks, so social media tasks that you're probably already doing. Like a few posts, share something cool, okay, maybe watch a YouTube video, and maybe follow someone on Instagram who looks pretty cool anyway, right? We all do all of that stuff. You can choose which ones you want to do. You can choose which ones you don't want to do. I don't do TikTok at the moment. I'm kind of nearly there. I'm not quite there, but I'm nearly there. So I don't do the TikTok ones personally, but I love doing the Facebook ones. I love doing the Instagram ones, and I'm really waiting for the LinkedIn ones because that's kind of more me. Okay, we're all different, guys, and there's something for everyone. Every single day, you'll get tasks to do 5, 6, 7, 8 sometimes, and you get paid for those as a free member. Yes, you heard me right. You can join for free, you can get paid for tasks, and if you even tell someone else about it, you can gain a percentage of up to 5% as well. That is incredible. Now, the paid members, oh my gosh, these are the guys that want to make a bit more money. They understand business a little bit. You know, we're all at different stages. Okay, they can earn all that the free members make, but a lot more because we have a special compensation plan just for these guys. And the basis of what these guys do is they buy these packages off the company and they sell them back to the company for a profit. Now, that model, if you haven't heard of it, is called rev share or revenue share. The company, okay, they take their revenue, all right, they take half of it and they give it to people like us on this webinar that are in the field, that are members, paid and free as well. They get 5%, okay, for doing tasks. They share their revenue with us. This is totally legal, totally ethical, and a total win-win. Okay, it's absolutely beautiful. So how do you get involved? Well, listen, as a paid member, you have 3 options. There's something for everyone, guys. We start at $15. I don't know what it's like where you live. In the UK, you'll struggle to get a decent pizza. Well, yeah, you probably struggle to get a decent pizza for $15, okay? Like a decent pizza, okay? But again, it depends where you are, okay? $15 is a starter pack. Now, what the starter pack's going to do is give you a share of 25% of the rev share. It's maxed out at 170%. So if you start inviting people, you're going to make 170% on that $15, right? My bank in the UK gives me about 1% a year, okay? You could do one of these every day and get 170%. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, again, we're not giving financial advice, okay? Disclaimer there. We're not comparing to high street banking. They're 2 different vehicles, okay? It's an online platform and it has the power to multiply your money at 170% for a $15 package. Everybody can do $15, okay? Every single person can start. You can buy as many of those as you want, and you can work your way up if you need to. But guess what? Normal entry package for the network marketing space is around $200. We've just made it $100, guys. 30% rev share, so you're getting more bang for your buck, 200% maximum profit. Essentially, on the growing pack, you are doubling your money. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. And you can buy as many as you want, okay? So if you give me $100 and I give you $200 back, the question is how many times a week, a month, a day do you want to do that deal? Okay, smart people are getting this already. Totally legal, no trading, no like crypto investment or NFTs or anything like that. Nothing wrong with any of that stuff. This is a rev share on a real business that helps people to grow their social media profiles, to boost their posts and content so that they can increase the leverage of their marketing. Bricks and mortar business. If you're a member, you should be holding your head up high because you are doing the right thing. And smart people get it. Now, those with a reasonable amount of cash flow, with the sensibility to understand leverage, get that the 1K professional pack is where you want to be, okay? 40% rev share, that's amazing, but 230% maximum profit on that. What that means, guys, is that the company will max that pack out at 230% of the rev share and the commissions once it's hit that. So if you give in $1,000, you're getting $2,300 back. That is amazing. The rev shares released over time as you do those social media tasks or as you create commissions or a combo of the two. Now, someone asked me today, Matt, could you ask the corporate if we could have a $5,000 pack? We can ask them. We're really open to feedback, but you don't actually need a $5,000 pack because you can just buy 5 of those. So some people have 10 of those packs, some have 20, some have 5, some have 3. You can buy as many of these packs as you like. We're not going to say, please stop buying these packs, okay? We're not going to limit you. You can buy as many as you want, guys. So 3 simple options, something for everybody. And of course, as you profit up, you can move up the chain, okay? Now, we also have a rewards program. I'm going to go through this super fast, guys, because I know many of you are waiting for our special guest. I am too. I'm super excited, and I actually know the guy, right? But I do want to go through this because this is an important part of the program that makes it even more profitable. We've got 3 bonuses, guys. We keep things simple. People like simple. Duplication in network marketing is based on simple. We've got a sales bonus, a team bonus, and a career bonus. Now, our sales bonus is a 3-level affiliate model, okay? So it runs 3 levels, 8%, 5%, and 2%. There's a small criteria on the 2 and the 3, very easy to do. We pay you up to 15, and even the free members, okay, they get 5% because we want to reward everyone. We're a community. We want to reward everyone, and we want to make it accessible for everybody. And that's really, really important. We've also got a team bonus, which some of you will know as a binary bonus. Ours is structured so it lasts forever. If you haven't worked it out already, we are a long-term company, okay? So 5% everybody gets on your smaller leg. You're going to build a left leg and a right leg. Your smaller leg, you're going to get paid on the increased difference, okay? And you get paid 5%. We pay up to 10%. You've got to hit the ranks to go up to 8, 9, and 10%. So it works for those who are working. It gives everybody something to work towards, and it rewards your success and achievement in this business. Talking of success and achievement, let's talk about the ranks, okay? Here is the leadership career plan, okay? We've got different ranks. We award you with cash. It's all automated in your back office. It's based on 2 criteria. It's based on your pack, which we want you to keep upgrading, okay? And it's based on the volume in your smaller team on that binary. So it starts at 1K, you become a Novato, and you get $50 straight away into your account, okay? Setter is at the top end. You can see there as an example, 100K in your binary, and we give you 5K. Now, some of you might be looking at the numbers, 200K at the top, 100K, and thinking, wow, that's a lot. Once it gets going, guys, it's like a waterfall. I've seen people in my downlines in past businesses doing, you know, $1 million a month in volume. Now, not everyone's going to do that sort of figures, but if you're on that binary and that guy drops underneath you, you've got a really good head start. And that's why I always encourage you, if you haven't joined, join right now. It's absolutely free. You can look at the PDF later. You can go into the details later. Join right now, because if a big leader, we're only a week old, guys, so the leaders are actually just starting to come into the company right now. If a big leader joins, he's going to go underneath you, or she's going to go underneath you. That could be very profitable for you. Now, we also will have a number of incentives. The first incentive is for the first person to reach the top rank. The first 10 of them, they'll go into a draw, and the winner will be given a brand new Mercedes-Benz, okay? Really special time. You're in right at the beginning. Some general conditions just to finish up with. Registration is free, guys. There's no admin fee. There's no joining fee. There's no monthly fee, okay? The minimum deposit is $15 in USDT, okay? We've got a number of cryptos that you can use. Very easy to do. Withdrawals available every 24 hours. Your bonuses are paid immediately, as I've said, except for the car. You have to drive that out the showroom, okay? Your minimum withdrawal is $15. However, you know, for the free members and those earning a little, you can do your first withdrawal at $2 and then it doubles each time until you hit the official minimum. And withdrawals are really simple. It's free on the BNB network and it's just 5%. And then on the Tron network, there's a little fee of $2 and then your 5%. So that's a plan that works for literally everyone. Beautiful roadmap. We won't go into the roadmap right now. It's very easy to understand. It's on your PDF. We've just given 24 months on this presentation, but we have a 5-year roadmap. Real business, as you can see from the 24-month milestone, where we are launching our own new freelancer platform, a little bit like Fiverr. Now, that was a presentation. I'm going to stop the share. I hope you enjoyed it. That was the express version. We've got some more videos coming out. We've got a 9-minute video at the moment that goes through all of that. So if you want to send that to your team or to prospects, then you certainly can. And if you want a longer one, I'm actually doing that this week. Some people really want details. So you get two types of people, don't you? You get big picture people, that's me. They just want the overview. And then you get a little bit like the guy that's coming on in a minute, really detailed people who enjoy the details. I know he likes the big picture too as well. Okay. So I'm going to introduce our guest. I want to also welcome everybody. When I started the presentation, I think we had like 21 people on or something. And now we have 71, 73. So they all came for the special guest, basically, which is fantastic. I want to welcome you all wherever you are from the world. I'm not going to call anyone out right now, but it's just great to see people from the USA and Canada. It's great to see people from the Caribbean. It's great to see someone from the Dominican Republic. I love that place. It's great to see people from Africa, from Latin America, from Europe, from Asia, and many other countries all around the world. It's great to see you. We're an international business. You can build this internationally, guys. I don't know where you are financially, but wherever you are, I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter. This business has the tenacity to take you wherever you want to go. And we're here to make sure that you're successful with that. My next guest and our special guest for tonight he's one of my favorite guys in the marketing space because he's real. He's a real guy. If you follow him, you'll see him like walking his son to school. You'll see him going to the shop to pick up some milk. You'll see him like he was picking pumpkins the other day in a field. Like he does normal things. You're not really going to see him trying to bling it up or hype it up. He tells it as it is. I've had the pleasure of working with him before. We worked in a business and we absolutely blew it up together. As I said, he was one of the first people to join me in this business. He's someone I highly respect. And just to give you a little bit of his background, he's a Londoner, born and bred, okay, got into the marketing space after a really good career in software and so forth. And he's going to be humble, guys. So I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about his success because he's quite a humble guy. He's actually responsible for creating over 50 coaches at a six-figure level income earning in the UK. Now that's incredible. He's created from a standing start over 50 income earners that are now doing over 6 figures. That's over 100K. And he's done that from a standing start. He's a whiz at marketing. He understands the space. And without further ado, can I welcome my good friend, my associate in Social Boosters, a marketing legend, top UK marketer and top guy, Mr. Raheem Elam. Raheem, can I hand over to you?
Yes, thanks, Matt. Can you hear me, see me?
Yes, we can hear you. I'm going to spotlight you and make you the host.
Cool, thanks. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to myself. I first want to kind of just say thank you, Matt, because he found this opportunity. I watched him kind of find it in a certain way, and he hunts out decent things. They do take a bit of time because like anything decent, you know, it does take a bit of time to do the due diligence if you're in the industry or been in the industry. We call them trapdoors or minefields, and you got to kind of be around the ones in the know and avoid the stuff that you can do as best. And I mean, Matt's kind of explained a bit about my background. He's kind of stood me up on a pedestal, so I don't want to kind of, you know, it's hard to keep up with that. And he's such a great presenter. But Matt, from myself and from my team, thank you. Thank you for approaching me and finding this opportunity. So a bit about me, guys. He's mentioned, obviously, I've helped over 50, 60 people hit six figures. And yeah, a bit about my story, how I came into the online space. One other story was I've achieved like six figures in, say, 8 different companies in the last 7, 8 years, maybe 9. I'm kind of reading my Facebook post profile on my other phone here, just because when I was originally in the space, and some of you might have been there, you're doing events. So you're joining events, you're going to these places, you're speaking on stage. And I hit these levels, not to big myself up, but just to say these are the levels that I hit. Now, as Matt said, I was in the corporate world and transitioned to, say, the MLM world. Now, my first kind of network marketing was Amway. Many of you know. And I had to pull away from that business because my mum developed dementia and I couldn't go to these events, guys. I loved them, couldn't go to the events. The business, education of that business, I loved, but it didn't give me the money. Now,
John is a wanted man.
when I don't know if you can mute.
Hey, because of your fuck, man.
Do I have to do it?
Yeah, and it's so religious.
Matt, do you want to do it? Or... Right.
Oh fuck, no. No.
Right, I think it's done now. Okay. So yeah, so going back to that, sorry guys. So going back to that, I was in this space and going back to the Amway side. Then I saw a top level guy in the internet space. Now I joined this business, went to like the event, everything. Now this guy was an internet millionaire. Now what he was making like 600,000 a month. Yeah. Now I built that business from offline techniques I learned in network marketing. So when I was the youngest Crown Ambassador title in that business, achieved it through offline techniques. And I saw this guy and he was an internet millionaire. And I said, after that business, you know, when sadly a business goes away, you then say, right, let's step away. And I learned from this guy. I was his #1 kind of young student. And I said, if I can learn his techniques with my offline techniques, I'll be Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. So basically, that's what I wanted to do. Don't get me wrong, I never made Floyd Mayweather because that guy was just phenomenal. Yeah, he was like, yeah. And but I'm still here, still achieved what I've achieved. And the best thing is the biggest thing, and one of my coaches was a Chinese ex-military guy. And this is just, I'll kind of move into the detail, but he literally worked. And one of the things he regretted was not being around for his kids. And I've been there for my 6-year-old son from day dot. I've been there for my mum. Dementia, I won't go into that, it gets a bit emotional. But the online thing does it. This social boosters, Matt can tell you, I had to drill him. I had to make sure the product was right, it was working. So I can't go to, excuse my language, I can't go to the market with shit for my following. And that when I went back to him, and I kept, wow, this works. So I joined, I've got some notes here, but I'm going off tail a bit. I joined a similar business which said what Social Boosters does way back about 4 years ago, but that it didn't actually work. The product didn't work. So when Matt approached me with this, I needed to make sure it worked. I knew some people, and I'm testing it. That's why I was like literally on his phone and saying, wow, look at this. So in a way, he says, yeah, I was educating him. So guys, that's a bit about my background. And get passionate about this product, guys, because you know, my son took the mickey out of me the other day to mum, and he goes, Daddy can't do up my school tie. And I sat back and I relaxed, and I had a smile on my face because I've actually forgotten how to do a tie up. I don't need to. I don't need, I wear tracksuit bottoms. I don't need to, guys. And that to me, I'm not going to tell him that, yeah, he's still in school. But, you know, from a point of view, I'm quite proud of that. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So that's a bit about me. Let's get into some details. I've wrote some notes here. Right. Okay. Sorry, just going through some. Right, so social boosters, guys, and he talked about this, but I've run, one of the things I've done is I've built e-com stores, and I've sold a lot of e-com stores in the online space for other vendors. And when you're promoting or have done, some of you, or if not all of you, have heard of Facebook ads, TikTok ads. Now, the cost of these ads, guys, is very, very expensive to the rate of return, especially you get. You can spend thousands. Yeah. I've invested 6 figures into my coaching, guys, well over, and the cost of these things, I've seen it deplete people and not get any results. Now, you can pay $2, $4 in this, and literally you will get interactions. We're not talking 10 interactions, 20 interactions. If you pay $2, it'll say you're getting 10. You're actually getting 30. I've got people in my team, in my group, saying it's still going on. And this isn't 2 hours later, guys. This is the next day. They're still saying, and they're showing up the proofs. You need proofs. And that's the beauty of this business. You're getting testimonial on testimonial. Like Matt said, you're 7 days in, you're 10 days in. How many more testimonials will you have? All you do is you say, this is the business. You can earn passively. Yeah, he's talked about the packs. All right. Or you can use the product, or, you know, here's the product, here's a bunch of testimonials. They're the 2 things you're showing, guys. Yeah, either they enter for passive, yeah, if you want passive and you got responsibilities like me and loves, fine, do that. If you want to direct it to whatever business you're promoting, don't do Facebook ads, don't do TikTok unless you got a lot of what. Yeah, go and put some little, say, $2, $5, $10 into this, and you'll see the results, guys. Sorry, just going back to some notes. There is a bit that I want to go down with you guys. I think it's important to share some experience and knowledge here, so hence the notes. Right. So one other thing I want to talk about, guys, is I sat with a guy when I came back in connection with him, ex-Amway, and he wanted to do like an old meeting. Now, when I mean old meeting, I'm talking sit down, yeah? And I did that meeting with him because out of respect and my relationship with him. And this was like a month or two ago. And this was just a meet up as well and catch up. But after the meeting, guys, I was like, oh my God, the amount of time it took for me for that meeting, got chatting, was to the amount of time I could have used, say, Social Boost or sent out an email to 10,000 people. And how did I get those emails? You know, through certain marketing techniques that I've learned, and you need to direct traffic to traffic, meaning what Social Boosters does. Yeah, that's how you would be able to send out one email. That email will go to, say, a list of 10,000 people. Takes me about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Yeah, and that email generates you a certain amount. But I came away from that meeting thinking, wow, how can we kind of go along with these old ways? And I don't mean this to say to you guys, listen, you got to learn what Raheem needs to do, because you don't. But what you do need to do is put yourself, and I'll tell you why you don't, because when you send out an email, most people, guys, don't read their emails, correct? If you look back at your emails in the last 5 years, I bet you've changed your email once, twice, maybe 3 times. How many times, guys, have you changed your Facebook profile? Yeah. So when you get these social boosts, 200 interactions, yeah, let's do some numbers here. Yeah. Sorry, my kid's whiteboard. Yeah. Let's say you get 200 interactions. Yeah. Now let's run some numbers. You're going to direct message, you won't even get through 200. You're going to direct message all of them. Let's say you get time over 3 days or 4 days. Let's say 4 days. That's 50 a day. Yeah, it's still going to be a lot, but let's roll with the numbers. Yeah, so that's going to direct message 200 from your social boost interactions on your whatever company, Health Point business. I'm not going to name companies here. Then from there, the 200, let's say 100 decide to look at your information. Yeah. 70 you invite to this webinar like this, Tuesdays and Thursdays. 50 drop in. 30 do the business. 20 put some money into packages and maybe services. 1 post, guys. $2, maybe 4, can't remember. This is your numbers. That's how you do it. Yeah, I hope you're recording, taking notes, guys. Yeah, because, guys, if I send an email, most people won't read that email. I've just given you that explanation. Yeah, so this is the new way of doing it. And that's why you need to learn it. TikTok, you can do it on TikTok. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram. I like to say, don't do it on all, because it's like watching Sky TV or satellite TV. There's 33 channels and you can only view one thing one time properly. So you focus in on one. Yeah, it's the same way you go 6 figures in one business, then you attack the others. Some people say, Raheem, you do all of this. Hey, I learned the systems. Yeah, but it still takes something. But first you go 6 figures in one business, and then you can start to look at others. You can't watch 3 to 4 TV channels. I'm looking at the TV while I'm talking to you guys. So you can't do it. So you've got to focus in on one social media. Mine was Facebook. Now, this is the beautiful thing, guys. And this actually has changed. I'll tell you why, because of social boosters. And I was teaching this to my coaching group. Matt, you might need to interfere if I go too long. Yeah, so just hold your hands up. So I was teaching for newbies because I've been in the online space for 8 years. And I say, if I was starting now, I would go for TikTok. Why? Because the eyeballs and the algorithm is so much more. It's like how Facebook was. it's not, Facebook is not like it is today. Zuckerberg's getting controlled by the SEC. He's getting controlled by Biden administration. We can go into all of that, but he's got bosses now beyond bosses. But guess what? I said go for TikTok because it's not as regulated. And now you've got Facebook, which is regulated and it's harder to get views. But guess what? Now we got social boosters. And for cheap, you can actually go back to Facebook. Everyone can become a Raheem. Yeah. Don't need to do that 8 years. Don't need to do that 10 years. You've just killed my, it's like this. Me and Matt come from network marketing. He's a lot more experienced than me and maturer. So he's read probably a whole bunch more books than me. I've read my fair share as well. But guess what? ChatGPT came and it's killed us. And that's what Social Boosters has done, guys. So it's exciting if you can grab it, be in and around the all of it and just promote it for either, like I said, guys, passive or the actual tool of it. Yeah, because the product and service which it gives is phenomenal for the price. Sorry, let me go back to some notes here. Right, one key thing is, guys, and I've had a lot of people, leaders drop into my team from various companies. Again, I'm not going to mention the companies. Now, these are leaders from big companies and they're stable companies. But what they've said is they've got teams and they're stagnated. Yeah. So we all know a business would get like this, and then it kind of plateaus out. This is where they are. Yeah. And it's not really growing now. So they've come in and it's going down a bit, but it goes like that. And it's not really doing much. So when they were building the business, it was round here. But this is what their team's doing now. And they're saying they can't get any, they need to move their teams, get business. So what they've got is they've got a bunch of guys in their business promoting away, but no one's looking because they haven't got the hot deal. Yeah. The hot deal is this. It brings them back to this, gets more eyeballs. Yeah. It gets, if you can send mass traffic back to this chart for that business will go back up. So I've got these leaders dropping in, and you should be connecting with these types of people because these businesses are around. We can offer it to anyone, and they're in our space. That's what we offer, guys. Right, another thing I want to touch on, guys. There's a guy in my team. There's two people. I think they're on the call, Phil and Clary. And basically, Phil has built up Facebook account on Facebook account, and he gets literally paid from Facebook. The problem with Facebook paying you guys is that they don't pay you on time. You build up, you do these tedious tasks, and this is me speaking on his behalf. He gave a little notion on it on Tuesday. And when he saw this, it was like, wow, we can make even more money. We can get paid. We've seen enough proofs here from various things drop into the official Telegram group. They're there. And, this is a no-brainer. But I wanted to share that with you because you might see these Facebook creators come on with their stars and stuff. But there's a big backlog story. And I wanted to just keep it real with you guys to say, don't believe the hype. Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry if I'm reading off notes or whatever, but there was a lot to share with you guys, and I wanted you guys to Matt knows me as well. I'm a fact-based leader. So if the facts aren't through the product and service, and I can't kind of talk about it from my own experience, I won't be able to give it back confidently. So over back to Matt, and I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I hope you guys got your takeaways from it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Raheem. Really, really appreciate you. I got a ton of stuff there myself. I'm sure people got loads of really cool stuff. And if there's interest, one thing I'd love to do if Raheem's up for it is not on a Tuesday or a Thursday, but we can do a whole training with him where we can kind of like have him for like 90 minutes and just like drill him as well at the end with like questions and stuff like that. Wanted to keep it simple for today. Thank you so much, Raheem. Really, really appreciate you doing that, taking the time. I kind of like got Raheem to kind of test stuff because I wanted to see how good the product was. He's a marketer. He's a guy that's been in the space. You know, coming from corporate, I don't know what these City of London guys make, but it's a lot more than most of us, right? And coming from that and then transitioning into full-time network marketing, that tells you how good he is, right? Full-time digital marketing. That just tells you how good, you know, he is. And I know he's got a whole tribe of people that follow his stuff. So for him to come along and say, guys, social boosters literally gives you the power to kind of take Facebook back to how it was working in like 2014, 2015, 2016. That, my friends, is a gold mine that he's just given you there. Now, I'm going to be a little bit direct, and some of you won't like this. Some of you will like this. Some of you will be like totally indifferent. The reason I'm going to be direct is because I care enough to say what I'm going to say. I'm not here for popularity. Some of the people on the call, and no one in particular, are not taking this as seriously as they really probably need to. Guys, I can't overestimate how great this project is. We're in week 1. If you're here today, you've got a head start because this is a binary and you're in, like, it's not, we haven't even done a week. Deposits started, I think, last Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, sorry, we are on Thursday. We've done a week, right? You're a week in, guys. Even if you joined tonight, you've still made it in the first week. That is phenomenal. You track network marketing back to the guys who started in, Raheem mentioned Amway. I mean, we've got to salute Amway. I never joined it. But, you know, all the old Amway guys, they are really well trained. I'm telling you that now. They're really well trained. The guys who started in Amway right at the beginning, they have made serious money. Herbalife, same thing, okay? Juice Plus back in the day, you know, same thing. All of these companies, the people that started at the beginning, got with a vision, started with the product, founding members, okay? They made significant money. Now, they had to do the work and they had to stay the course. You know, there's a lot of people that kind of quit and stuff like that. There's no judgment there. It's all choices. But please, 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 apart from Raheem's brilliant like overview on the power of our product and the digital marketing space and the fact that he spent 10 years trying to figure all this stuff out and social boosters have come along and just given it to you on a plate, like, you know, please take that seriously, guys. I'm going to also say that taking it seriously means skin in the game, okay? And that means turning up to Zooms. Doesn't have to be my Zooms, guys. There's other leaders that are going to be doing Zooms. Eventually, we'll have like different Zooms, you know, all over the place, right? You know, turn up to Zooms, invite people to the Zooms. I've got to tell you something. I've been doing this industry since 2013. And I've been a 6-figure and 7-figure earner in several companies in that time, okay? And I've got to tell you something, and I'm just being really, really straight here. I have never seen a company, product, or service where there's so little resistance from prospects. Usually people go, yeah, I don't like this, I don't like that, they're doing it better, you know, that's not going to work in my market, that doesn't work here, yeah, there's a legal regulation, etc., etc., etc. All fair comments, right? With this, there's no resistance. There's no resistance at all. I literally got in touch with someone the other day in America. He's a 7-figure earner. And he said, Matt, no, I'm not joining. I said, you haven't even worked out what I'm talking about. And he said, no, I'm too busy building my business. And I said, that's great. That's why I'm calling. I've got something that's going to help you and your guys build your business. And he said, what are you talking about? I said, listen, I've got a product that can get your content more likes, more shares, more views. And that means more people are looking at you, more people are following you, more people are joining your team. Do you like the idea of that, or shall I hang up the phone right now? And he said, I like the idea of that. And I said, I know you do, because you're a smart guy. And I said, could you give me 2 minutes of your precious time to help you grow your business? And he said, yes. Long story short, within 10 minutes, I had him signed up. Okay. Within 2 days, I had him on a 5K pack. And now he's talking about moving his team across. Now, we don't want that, but we'll have it if it makes sense for them. Okay. And he's building a business. He's actually at a network marketing conference out in the States right now, getting leads for social boosters. The power of this business is amazing. Somebody says to you, Matt, I've got no money. Not a problem. Didn't ask you for any money. It's absolutely free. Get signed up right now. Matt, I don't want to give my details. Don't need to give you details. Can you think of a username? Okay. Have you got an email address? You haven't got an email address. Would you like to learn how to get an email address? You're in the system within 30 seconds. Okay. Can you like some tasks on social media? Absolutely. You can get paid. Guys, there's no resistance. Every single person you know can join this business. Okay. There's no resistance at all. They might be doing another company. Let them use the product to grow the business. Let them get a free membership. I tell you now, people are not stupid. If someone joins for free to buy packs to boost their other business, eventually they'll think, okay, I'm going to upgrade because I like the fact of 230%. They might not refer it, but they might like the fact that 230% is quite juicy and it's legal. Legality is huge. All the trading companies out there, and we're not knocking them, you know, we love everybody. At some point, they're going to have compliance issues with local regulators in some markets. We don't have that here. We've got a marketing product, a digital marketing product. Guys, upgrade today. Invite people to these Zooms. We're back again on Tuesday. We're back again on Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm going to put it in the Telegram group. I'm going to put it tonight in the Telegram group. I'm doing an English-speaking Zoom into the Philippines tomorrow. We've got a few guys from Thailand, expats. We've got a few guys coming in from Australasia. It'll be 12 o'clock UK. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Come along tomorrow. Bring some people. Promise you this. If you bring people to these Zooms, they will join your business. Let us do the heavy lifting for you. I want to respect your time. We've got 3 minutes here. We can go a little bit over. I do like to keep on time. Does anyone have any questions related to what Raheem said? Maybe he'd be open to answer that, or anything that I've presented today. We can't get into support questions, guys, because they're support issues and we don't want to bring those onto a Zoom when we have guests and so forth. It's not relevant. But any questions at all, the way to do it, guys, is just raise your hands digitally, and then I'll open your mic and you can answer the question. If you can put your camera on, all the better. If you don't want to put your camera on, absolutely fine. We shall respect your privacy. So any questions, guys? We've got like 3-5 minutes to go through questions. If we need to take more time, we definitely will do. Any questions at all? Any hands raised? Just let me know. Yes, David, can we open your mic?
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, hi, David. How are you?
I'm just having light bulb flashes going off left, right, and centre here.
I know that feeling.
The question is with regards to LinkedIn. Is LinkedIn open to us yet, or do we have to wait for that to be activated?
Yeah, great question, David. It's not open just yet. At the moment, the platform's got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Okay.
We're sort of focusing on those. They will be opening LinkedIn. It's definitely there. And I'm also personally really excited about LinkedIn as well. But I think they just wanted to roll it in stages. So we'll be coming. What I'll do, I'm speaking to Joel tomorrow. I'll actually ask him that question. And are you in the Telegram group, David?
I'm not. That was another question. How do I access the Telegram group?
Okay, there's 2 free ways to do it. You could ask your sponsor and he'll send you the link. Or I haven't got a chat box here. I'm upgrading my security on Zoom. So I'd put it in here. Or if you go onto your website, you log in. Before you actually log in, you can kind of scroll down on the homepage and they've got all the social medias down the bottom. So just click the Telegram and you'll jump into the Telegram group.
Excellent. Thank you.
As soon as I get an answer to that, I'll put it in there and just, you'll see that in the Telegram.
Brilliant, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming. And we appreciate your support and commitment to the project. Any other questions, guys? There's no silly questions, by the way. Your question, like David's now, probably helped quite a few people, including myself. So thank you, David, for that. Any other questions? I know Raheem went through quite a bit of stuff there. One thing I do want to say, you don't have to become a digital marketer. You're already a digital marketer, but you don't actually have to become like an expert in funnels and all of that stuff. Some people are really great at that stuff. It is really simple when you get into it, but don't get overwhelmed. What Raheem is saying is that the product does it all for you. I am useless. My Instagram, I said it on Tuesday, is an absolute nightmare, and it always has been. Never been able to get any followers, right? Except for people I know. I'm just not photogenic, and my Instagram's terrible. My LinkedIn's pretty good. My Instagram's no good at all. I use Social Boost. I've had 200 followers just this week, just by using the Social Boost, right? And that means I'm marketing my business, Social Boosters, okay, through Instagram. I'm getting more people on there. And guess what? Someone follows you on Instagram. It's not that hard to move them over to Facebook if you want it. It's not that hard to move them over to LinkedIn if you want it, right? So the key is use the product. The product does the heavy lifting, okay? It really, really does. Guys, any more questions at all? Any more questions? Okay, lovely to see Fabian on here out of Lagos. You know something? I've always wanted to visit Lagos. Don't know why, but I've always been fascinated by Lagos. Sorry, he's from Abuja, actually. But I'd love to get out there. Maybe Social Boosters will get us all out there. Darryl has raised his hand. So we're going to... Darryl?
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Can you post the link, the recording of this meeting in one of the chat groups or on Telegram channel, please?
Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm not actually releasing this one to the public. I've got to speak to Raheem first. We're just going to check the edit. Which team are you in, Darryl? We'll send it to you privately. It's just that obviously I need Raheem's permission for a couple of things as well.
I think Louis and Demar.
Louis, what's his surname?
Louis. I see left our group. He was an admin in the group and he left it. I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning and see that he left.
We'll find you. You've got a quite a unique name.
Yeah, I sent you. I replied to your text, one of your messages on Telegram. So
okay, we'll find you.
On Telegram.
Yeah, we'll find you. And if I can send it to you, I will send it to you.
I will appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for your commitment to the project. We really appreciate you being here, Darryl.
You're welcome.
Anyone else got a question? A final comment? If not, we're going to close out. Anyone? Guys, one last point. Oh, 2 participants. We've got Clary. I don't know who was first. So we're going to go with the lady. Might be 2 ladies, actually. I haven't had a look. Clary, how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. I haven't got a question. I just wanted to come on and say I've started testing the system. And like you said, like me and Phil, our algorithms at the moment are really bad. Only because of they don't like it when you hit a certain level and they just, Facebook's a pain. But we boosted one of the posts and it got an unbelievable interaction.
Really?
So, and it's still going up. It's over like 300, I think, at the moment.
Do you mind me asking how much you paid for that social boost?
I think we paid about $8 for 2 posts.
Amazing. I mean, that is
done the same as well. So yeah,
wow. Well done. Well done. Guys, you've got to have a product that works, right? Like, you know, we've got a product that's just amazing that everybody wants and needs, and like we've got it, you know. So, wow, thank you for sharing that, Clary. Is there anything else you wanted to share?
No, that's. Oh God, I was going to say something then, but I can't remember. But no, that's about it.
Thanks for being here, and we appreciate your participation in the project. It's really good when we've got people on here that like are brand new and don't know anything about digital marketing, and we've got people like yourself, Phil, Raheem, some of the other guys. Loris is here. He's a marketer, you know, that actually knows stuff about marketing and say, hey, this product's good. Like,
and it's so easy to share as well. I mean, yeah. I've only been doing posts, and as soon as we up, and everyone saw it working, I mean, yeah. 7 days, we've got, I think, just over 500 people in our downline.
500, wow, well done. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's good.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you, and we will see you hopefully very, very soon. Guys, we've got 2 hands. If you've asked a question, please lower your hand just so I can see who else is here.
I have one more question, Matt.
Yes, sir. Do tell.
Okay, if none of those, any of those Latinos, the Spanish speaking, if they have a presentation, I would like it, because I have some prospects that speak 100%. Spanish.
Yeah.
And giving them a video would be much easier than trying to explain it to them.
Yeah, so we have a Spanish PDF. I've actually got it myself, okay? We can get that over to you as well. Now, the Spanish leaders have started some of their Zooms, but they're going to do like a regular Zoom like this. Leo is the top, Bastido, he's the top guy in the Spanish like community. He's amazing. He's an amazing presenter. He doesn't speak English, but he does speak Spanish. So when they get their regular Zooms, we'll put it in the Telegram, and then you can invite your guys to those Zooms. I've got a Spanish team. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, so I can send my people, you know, over there as well. They're all amazing guys, so we'll get that information to you. And also, I've got a lady in my team. She spoke on Tuesday. She's amazing. Her name's Denise.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and she can do some Zooms as well, you know, in Spanish. The reason we're not doing them all together is because they take double the time, and then with a translation, like, you know, the Spanish people, they kind of fall asleep when we're speaking, and then English speakers, they get a little frustrated when the translator's like trying to ask a point again, and then, you know, so it's better to keep it kind of separate. There's Denise. Hey, Denise, how are you?
Very good.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. So, Darryl, Denise travels for life. She's amazing, and she speaks beautiful Spanish and beautiful English as well. So we have people that can facilitate with that. But Denise, the Spanish Zooms are going to start real soon, right?
Yes, it's going to start, I think, the next week, I think.
Oh, cool.
But we have one tomorrow, I think.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I know that we send the link in the Telegram group.
Oh, it's in there. Okay,
we're going to send. Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm going to jump in there as well. Hopefully, learn some Spanish and you know, bring some people over there. Guys, I've taken enough of your time. I appreciate you spending this hour with us today to learn more about social boosters, to be inspired, to be encouraged, but also, really importantly, just to hang out with like minds. I mean, I've met David today, David Wormsley. He seems like a like mind. You know, Raheem's here. Seems like a like mind. It's good to get together with people that have the same ambition, the same inspiration as you, the same kind of goals and outcomes that you have. We're all going to be slightly different, of course, but it's really good to hang out with like minds. And this is why together we are all part of this beautiful community. Guys, this is a golden opportunity. Might be for some of you the opportunity of your lifetime. Please, please, please go all in, get committed, get upgraded, invite people, take this business to the max. And I'm telling you now, you will never, ever look back. My name's Matt W.L. Nerona. Thanking my guest, who was just brilliant, Mr. Raheem Elam. and thanking each and every one of you for attending on this call, and especially for Indira Alcantara, who is our CAO, and she's just absolutely exceptional.
It's my pleasure, Matt. Have a good day, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And be aware, the Spanish speaking guys, vamos a tener en español el Zoom muy pronto. Lo estamos preparando bien chévere para tenerlo disponibles para ustedes. So thank you so much. Embrace this project. Take it as yours and let's grow. Vamos a crecer, vamos a hacernos grande.
Vamos, vamos. Let's go. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.